It's 7 a.m. and this is what the locals of Bangkok eat. Rich runny eggs, the most comforting bowl of soup,
That's nice, that's really soothing.
and soft pillowy bread with the sweetest custard. Today, I'm ready to eat at legendary local breakfast spots in Old Town Bangkok. So grab a meal, sit down, and join me for breakfast in Bangkok, Thailand. You don't want to miss this.
So here at Luead Moo, this place is an institution for like local Thai style breakfast places. They've been here since 1933 and they specialize in like a Thai style of fusion American breakfast. This place is well known for their like thick cut white toast with kaya. Their specialty, the two nice runny fried eggs here, two slices of ham, either chicken or pork Thai sausage. We have crispy bacon, not too crispy, and we have the Chinese sausage here. I also ordered the black iced coffee on the side. I want to start off with the kaya toast. Here we have nice fluffy pieces of white bread here. These are like thick cut pieces of bread. Take a piece and then dip it in that kaya. By the looks of it, it might be Thai milk tea flavor. Nice piece of toast with kaya jam here. Nice and glistening, very custardy in texture. That's really good. Very sweet actually as well. I think it has like a hint of like a Thai milk tea flavor mixed in there with the evaporated milk. It makes the texture of the kaya jam a lot more smooth, which I really like. Yeah, these are like actually thick pieces of white bread as well. Like they're not as fluffy as you think they are. They are pretty dense for white bread. Like you can see how like pillowy soft they are, but it's actually when you chew them, it's like quite dense. Very mushy and very soft. It's like an interesting texture. Oh, look at that, guys. It is pretty simple. It's just bread and stuff like a jam. But it is like a pretty common Thai street food breakfast that you'll find in Bangkok, especially around like the old town area. The kaya jam itself almost looks kind of like an egg. I'm not sure if that's done on purpose, like the white milk floating around and like the bright orange dollop of kaya in the center. So it looks like an egg. Even though it's in the morning today, it's still pretty hot outside. I mean, it's hot all the time in Bangkok, but today's a nice weather though. There's like a slight breeze. The sun isn't out yet, but still very humid weather. Yeah, black iced coffee here. It's good. It's like an Americano. I ordered mine no sweetness at all. So yeah, basically an Americano. That's nice. Refreshing.
You probably didn't expect it, but fried eggs are a heavily featured breakfast item in the land of smiles, and there are dozens of famous local spots selling westernized breakfasts like these, Luead Moo being one of the best places to eat at. However, there is a traditional version of the Thai-style breakfast fried eggs that I will show you later on.
That was pretty good.
But for now, let's focus on these beautiful runny yolks.
That egg looks gorgeous. So I added my plate with we got ketchup, salt, pepper, and this a common sauce that you get with eating fried eggs in Thailand or probably the rest of Southeast Asia, which is the Maggi sauce. It's sort of like a like a salty light soy sauce. We got a nice rosy runny egg yolk here. You can eat that with some bacon. Gonna cut up a piece of the egg. That's a nice bite right there. Eggs, bacon. For such a simple thing, that's insanely good, especially for breakfast. Wow. The salty bacon, the bacon is incredibly salty. That just means like it's very concentrated in that pork flavor and the fat. But the eggs combined with the Maggi sauce helps cut through the richness and the like, I don't know what you call it in English, but like in Thai it's called kwam lian, right? Which is like sort of like a greasiness that you get from really rich foods. Yeah, and the Maggi sauce really helps cut through that with the egg yolk, the runny egg yolk. Oh, that's really good. I mean, it's so simple, but it's so satisfying. That piece of the ham here, thinly sliced, processed ham, ketchup. It's good. These Chinese sausage, they're known to be pretty sweet. pretty oily as well. I like a very dense, like pork fat texture. It's very hard, very dense, but intensely salty and porky. Very oily as well. I'll try these cut up slices of the, I guess, chicken sausage. I mean, it's processed sausage, but it's really good. It's like a guilty pleasure. Juicy, and like there's like a snap from the casing out there. It's nice. Sausage, ham, bacon, eggs. You wouldn't really consider these like a traditional local style Thai food, but since the Second World War, a lot of these ingredients were imported, and then, you know, places like this old town area, there's a lot of these cafes opening up, Western style coffee shops serving toast, serving, you know, bacon, sausage, eggs. It's been here for so long, like 80 years now. I think that's truly become part of like the local Thai culture. I guess it is in essence what food in Bangkok really is. It's like a culmination of all different types of cultures, from Malaysian cuisine, Chinese, Teochew cuisine, all culminating in this cauldron that is the old town part of Bangkok, the Rattanam Khosin area. And it's just beautiful, I guess.
Fried eggs for breakfast. How cliche. Our local Bangkok breakfast bonanza isn't over yet. We still have a couple more popular dishes to try out. So let's move on to something less westernized and more traditional. A soothing bowl of the most healing peppery broth, loaded with every single part of the pig. But before we continue, if you're looking for a collection of the best places to eat in Thailand, as well as an ultimate guide to Thai food and more, check out my Thailand food map. Also, if you enjoyed my video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for your support, and let's get back to the food.
One insanely comforting Thai dish that we usually eat for breakfast is this dish called Luead Moo, which is like a soup made from pork broth, and inside it's just purely like different cuts of pork meat. So there's things like slices of pork, there's pork liver, pork heart, pork intestines, and there's also the namesake of the dish, the Luead Moo, which is like a coagulated pork blood. And this is a special type called gao lao. Basically means like without noodles. Nice cloudy broth here. Bits of pork meat, bits of garlic, pepper in there, of course, definitely. That's nice. That's really soothing. It's really deeply flavorful from the pork, and you do taste a bit of pepperiness in there, but I think the most pronounced flavor is like the fried garlic they put in there. Yeah, you do really get like a taste of like that garlicky sort of pepperiness from the garlic. That's pretty good broth. I think I'm gonna scoop some bit of the rice to eat with the soup. Eat it sort of like porridge or khao tom, which is like a Thai porridge basically. That's comforting, man. And there's like so much meat in here, man. I don't know where to start. I guess we'll go for the sort of the basic sliced pork first. That's really tender pork. That soaks up from that pork broth, that peppery pork broth. That's pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna go for my favorite organ meat of any animal, which is the intestines. A lot of people, when they hear the word intestines, they might think it's disgusting, but I urge you should at least try it, man. Once, if cooked properly, there is like no weird flavors. It's just really nice, meaty, and a bit chewy, the intestines. Those are some good intestines, man. Stewed in with that pork broth. The pork broth is so flavorful. Of course, breakfast, the most common drink or coffee type beverage in Thailand is the Luead, which is like a spiced iced coffee. Yeah, delicious, man. I love Luead. It's like spiced coffee, made with like cardamom, I think, star anise, and it's very sweet, but it is really refreshing. It's always served ice cold. I have a huge piece of liver here. That's like half the size of my head. It's really tender for liver. There's like a strong pungent irony flavor to it. That's pretty good liver. Liver is definitely an acquired taste. It took me quite a while to actually enjoy liver. I'll try these big juicy minced pork meatballs here. These look really nice. That's really good. It's juicy, it's bouncy. I don't really taste any like seasonings, but it's like a deep, rich porky flavor with a lot of the like fatty juiciness in there. Man, there's like so many goodies in here. I don't know what to go for next. Maybe the namesake of this dish, the Luead Moo, which is like a giant coagulated pork cubes. They don't taste like blood as what you expect. In fact, they don't really taste much like anything. It's more like a textural jelly-like experience. And it does have like a little bit of like an irony flavor. If you are kind of afraid to try pork blood, it's really not that bad. A lot of it's just organ meat, and if you really like organ meat, you'll love this bowl.
With our bellies full of meat and rice, this cloudy monsoon morning in Bangkok isn't over just yet. Remember the American-style breakfast that we've had in the beginning? Well, this is the traditional Thai version, a sizzling skillet of savory eggs popular in the north of Thailand, the unsung hero of the local Bangkok breakfast pantheon. Cheap and satisfying, this, my friends, is kai kata.
A fried egg cooked in a skillet or like a gata and topped with like some meats, minced pork, ham, Vietnamese sausage. I ordered a couple things here. We have of course the kai gata, and we have toasted bread and also an iced latte. This is your typical iced latte you get in Thailand, like a big plastic cup like this with the milk, coffee, and a bit of I assume evaporated milk on top. Oh, that's very sweet. Creamy, milky, like a strong, sort of like a bitterness, a little bit of a bitterness from the coffee, but it is a pretty sweet latte, which is, I guess, typical in Thailand. They do like their coffee drinks sweet here. So here we got their signature kai kata, which is like pretty beautiful fried eggs, probably the most beautiful I've ever seen. They're all glistening. The egg yolks are runny, they're not overcooked. And the egg whites are just so smooth. Okay, so for condiments, you got the same deal. I'm gonna skip the ketchup for this one and just go for Maggi and the black pepper on my eggs. I'm just gonna go in for the eggs. Gonna break the egg yolk with some of that Chinese sausage and a bit of the minced pork. That's a nice bite for breakfast there. Sounds pretty good. I mean, it's just egg, minced pork, some meats, but like all these simple ingredients coalesce into like something greater. It's a pretty satisfying breakfast dish. That runny egg yolk is so nice, so rich and creamy. It's not overcooked at all. Perfectly cooked, perfectly runny. And the egg whites, so smooth, nice bouncy texture. The minced pork, it's actually might be seasoned a bit because there is like a savory, juicy flavor to the minced pork. So that's really nice. The Vietnamese sausage here. It's a classic breakfast item in northeastern Thailand. Vietnamese sausage. Yeah, it's dense, it's bouncy, a little peppery, a lot of processed pork flavor, which isn't bad. I mean, it is unhealthy, but damn, does it taste good. A classic Thai breakfast dish and snack. Toast buttered and then thrown in is some jam. We got strawberry jam here. It's a classic snack. Since I was young and little in Bangkok, I always like to eat this. That brings back a lot of childhood memories. Yeah, it's just thick cut white toast, butter, jam, toasted. It's such a simple thing, but it's so good.
If you enjoyed this video or it has inspired your next food and travel adventure, then I really appreciate it if you give it a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, feel free to share it with someone planning an upcoming holiday. And if you want more detailed travel guides and food recommendations, visit my food and travel blog at feastographyblog.com. Link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in next week's food and travel adventure. Bye bye!